The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sara, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sara is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Love Yes, indeed, there is a light, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are answering your questions at 888-565-1470. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Are you just rocking up your boat? Are you just taking yourself out of your sink? Because you're creating these waves of troubles and problems and worries because you are feeling out of sorts. And are you on those waves and just creating this movement that just tosses the boat around? Meantime, you set the intention, you set the goal, you set the desire, and you took sail on the big sea just so that you could get to your destiny. So what's going on? What's going wrong? Why didn't it work out in 2018 or 2017? What is the goal, the anticipation, the intention? What is it that you would like to create here in 2019? Yes, indeed, we are on the third week of 2019 and moving forward. And as we move into this energy and we move into this movement of love and light, we just got to make sure that, well, we don't tip the boat over. We've got to keep that balance, that center, and not lose the momentum of the intention. You know, there's a movement that happens when we set an intention and we move forward in that direction. We look that way, we think that way, we speak that way, and then all of a sudden, shoo, wave of doubt. And then another wave of doubt. And then we begin to brace because we think something's going to happen, something's coming, and we don't know what it is. And then we create more waves. And these waves start to, well, rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. And we most certainly don't want to tip it over. Not this early in 2019. Come on, everyone. I know we set some intentions. I know we set some goals. And I know it was a really hard landing right into 2019. For many of you, you were just running out of 2018. And for others, you had a great year, but you're looking to build on the momentum. So when you move forward and you set that intention, what are you doing that is robbing you of the vibration and the frequency that supports what you want? What are you doing that is shifting the energy, even though you say, I want to go over there? But you're talking like you want to go in the other way. There's a movement going on. And the energy in the shadows, in the shadow of the smile of the solar eclipse, and then in the shadow of the smile of the lunar eclipse that's coming, we are caught right in between a bookend of eclipses. So if you ever wanted the ocean and the seas to feel a little, well, turbulent, and for us to feel that movement underneath and the undertow to be just pulling, now's the time. So we have to be very set in our minds, very set in our emotional being, very set in our heart space. Where is it that you want to be? Don't rock the boat, baby, because this is the time for you to have it all. That's right. Set it in motion. Set sail, knowing that this is the year. I don't care what happened in 2018. Don't tell me the story of 2016, 14, 12, 10. We're in 19. And there's so much going on around you that is offering you support in the energy of the planets. There's so many lessons that you've learned. Come on, we've all got a bag of lessons we're tossing around. There's so many opportunities that you've examined. Some of us have chosen things. Some of us have waited. Some of us have made a choice and thought, that really wasn't the right choice for me. Whatever the storyline is, you have momentum. Even if it's momentum that has created a contrast of something that we don't want, something that we know for sure we don't want to do again, or an experience that we know no longer serves us. Well, that was then, and this is now. And right now, we are on the boat. You know, on our Sunday Fun Day, we were on the train. Today, don't rock the boat, baby, because I know some of you, well, you want to take a train, a plane, a bus, a boat. You can meet me by railway. So I don't care how you get here if you can. So can you get there? There are hills and mountains between you and your goal. There are hills and mountains between us. Always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. And you would be right there. But we've got to make the journey. We got to rock the boat a little. But careful you don't tip it over. Because there's choices ahead of you. And with the flow of the energy as we move between now all the way into March, we've got a lot of intention setting to do. We've got a lot of direction to begin. And we can move forward. So what is your desire? What is rocking your boat? Let's talk about that tonight. Join this conversation on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. Join the conversation here on Spiritually Speaking with Sara. Let's get the guidance that we need so that we can make the change, make the shift, and set sail and be sure that we are the captain of our own ship and that our emotions are not creating waves around us that make us capsize. Because we've been there. For many of you, it was raw last year. So we've been in that moment. We've been in the shark-infested waters. We know what that feels like. But now we are on a new destination. We are moving forward. We have set sail in a new direction with a new attitude. I got a new attitude, don't you? Are you ready? Are you ready to ride that wave and go in the direction you want? I know maybe you don't have a boat. Get out the boogie board. Let's go. This is your time. Or put out the thumb. Let's get a ride. Because the universe is ready to move you forward. And we here are so excited. I am so excited to have your questions here on Facebook. We had so much fun on Sunday, and we're looking forward to tonight's questions and really connecting with all of you. I see so many familiar faces joining us back on Facebook. We've got connections here on our phone calls at 888-565-1470. We've got calls in Indiana. We've got calls in South Carolina. We got calls in South Florida, all across the nation. We are guiding you, and well, we're giving you those coordinates. We are showing you which way to go into the deep sea. When we go into the depths of the waters, not sure what's going to happen, just knowing that we have an intention and that we are just going to follow the sun. And we are going to sail in the direction of desire. So if you have something that's making that boat rock, if you have a desire and you are unsure how to set sail and get to safe shores, join us tonight. Ask your question. Listen to other people's questions, because their questions indeed will bring you your answers. And then if you'd like some tips, some tools, tricks of the trade, well, let me tell you what I have coming up on Tuesday night. Tuesday night at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, we have a wonderful class that will help you design your 2019. So are you looking to create a shift in that life of yours? Are you looking to figure the design out and stick to the plan? And do you need the tools that when something doesn't quite fit perfectly, how you can redesign the vision and still reach the design? Well, we are going to be sharing that with you. And because you are following this show on Spiritually Speaking with Sara, because you are on our Facebook feed, our YouTube feed, our Periscope feed, we are going to put up a code. And that code, if we can put the code up, that would be great. We're going to put the code up so that you have a code so that you receive this class at a discounted price. and you can be a part of it no matter where you live, no matter where in the world you are. If you tap into the channel that we'll be putting up, and we'll send you the information right before the class, you will be a part of the Design Your 2019 class. And when we design 2019, we have everything that we need available. Do we have that? You didn't find it? The picture? You have not found it? Well, we'll put it in the feed and Facebook, and when we get a minute, we're going to find that. Maybe when we come back from commercial, we'll pop that up, because I would love for you to have this code and be a part of this class on Tuesday night, no matter where you are. We're going to be video conferencing, teleconferencing, and if you are local in South Florida, come on down to the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and behind door number 2, we've got a destiny designed for you. Well, we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll figure out how to put up the code, and we will answer questions here at 888-565-1470. And I'm going to pop onto Facebook and say, hey, what's going on over there? What do we need to answer? Got a lot of questions building up in the feed. I see some people have got a few things going on, and so let's see. Oh, they're putting it in the feed here. I see the code is, are you ready to write down the code? You got to go to SarahSpiritual.com. SARAH spiritual.com. Design Your 2019, and it says, I am in 2019. Just type it in, all in caps and numbers, 2019. We would love to have you there at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at SarahSpiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me.
And we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are answering your questions all across the nation. And we are talking about the class that we have coming up, this wonderful session that we have beginning at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We will be broadcasting it out live and a video chat, video conference, and on teleconference. So we are excited to have you join us for this fabulous experience. And because you are listening to this show and you are watching this show on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Periscope all across the board, we are excited to offer you the opportunity to take this class for just $9. Yes, indeed, $9 for a map as to how to set sail on designing your 2019. We want to get off on a great start, and we are opening up that opportunity to everyone who follows this show, everyone who is a part of our Expedito Enlightenment Center, everyone who's a part of the SarahSpiritual Vibe Tribe. And we have up on the board here, Design Your 2019, and it says, I am in 2019. When you go to the page at SarahSpiritual.com to register, just where it says code, type I am in 2019, and that will get you into the class for only $9. So we would love to have you be a part of this phenomenal jumpstart for 2019. It is the first class of our season, and we are really, really hyped up for this class. And we know that all the other classes that follow are just going to be building blocks for the areas of your spirituality and your advancement and your intuitive skills and your meditation and your healing. We're going to be delving into so many areas so that you can be the best possible spiritual being you've come to be and discover who you are and feel comfortable with the experiences that you're having and navigate them so that you can be of service to yourself, your family, and of course, others. So we're excited for 2019. We are just taking flight here with all of you. So go to SarahSpiritual.com, type in I am in 2019. That'll be the code. And we would love to have you join me. And be sure to use the code before the code just goes away, because Tuesday night we're going to be live, and we are live here answering your questions. We've got people on Facebook. Thank you everyone on Facebook. We've got Morgan Light, we've got Roberta. Hi Roberta. We've got Shirley, we've got, oh my goodness, Lizette, we've got Cheryl Gray. Cheryl Gray was on our Sunday Fun Day feed there. We got Chris White. Let's see, we got the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Good to know that they're working when they're supposed to be working. It's always good to know that they're keeping things going over there at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Actually, that's our satellite office in New York that's keeping things going. And then back at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, Andrew better be doing what he's supposed to do. That's all I got to say. If you were in South Florida and you're in West Palm Beach, go check on Andrew. Make sure he's doing what he's supposed to be doing behind the counter at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We've got Sonali here answering the calls. My personal assistant is here at the radio station, and she is the one who answers your calls at 888-565-1470. Are you ready? Don't rock the boat, baby. Don't tip the boat over. We're going right to the phone lines. I've got to go to South Carolina. I just got to see what's going on over there and see what is happening with Yesenia. Yesenia, how are you tonight?
Good. How are you? Happy New Year, by the way, Sarah.
Happy New Year. Good to connect with you. And how can we help you set sail, and what might be rocking your boat, baby?
I don't know. I want to see what that boat has in store for me for 2019. I was just wondering if you could just,
yes,
give me something general on what to maybe expect for this year for myself.
Well, it's really, really going to be an interesting year because you have a lot of career maneuvers, financial maneuvers that happen for you this year. I feel like we are repositioning ourselves financially. Did you set an intention to lay a different groundwork for finances coming into 2019?
Yes, I'm trying to.
Oh, don't try. It's happening. I love the fact that you said that, because that shows me that you have to trust the universe a little bit more, okay?
Okay.
You are fully supported by the universe, and things will line up perfectly so that you can attain everything that you desire in the financial outlook. You know, Yesenia, I also feel as if, was there a thought, consideration? I see movement around you. We want to move job, move residence. There's movement coming. You thinking of moving?
Not really. I mean, I've thought about going back to Florida, but I haven't really, you know, in my mind, I haven't really made a decision in reference to that.
Okay, because we're making some changes in career, business, energy. Is that correct? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. What's the question around career and business? That's where Spirit seems to want to hone in. I know we've got personal things on the home front going on, but they want to talk about business because you're not feeling secure in finances, kind of tips your scales as the ever energetic Libra that you are, yes?
Yeah. The job that I'm in now, although it's a good job, it's
not fulfilling.
No, not at all.
Mm-hmm. There's room for change there. Set the intention, write down what we'd like to have, Yesenia. And then when I take you into the third month of this year, taking me into the March month, when I bring you in that energy, there's two things that occur. And one is based on your free will. Well, everything's free will. But when I look at, you can look externally outside of the organization, or there's something that may slide someone over in position that gives you another opportunity where you work. So if you like the organization but you don't like the tasks, you could stay there. I feel as if you open up the door of opportunity for another job, you will move in that direction with much more ease and grace than trying to stay where you are.
Okay.
There's a cap in the finances there in that organization, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And we are not getting quite paid what we're worth, yes?
No, not at all.
Mm-hmm. So time to change, okay? But it'll present itself. March seems to open up a little more energy, a little more freedom, because I feel a little anxiousness around that thought process of making a change. But you want to make some movement this year. This year lays the foundation of career. Next year is going to really open up some of your family commitment and relationship and really work on that area. So the home front is going to be very well supported by what you choose to do this year. All right?
Okay.
All right, Miss Yesenia, thank you so much. Happy New Year, and thank you for following the show.
Thank you, Sarah. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye now.
Bye. Yes, let's go to Indiana. Gary, Indiana. Let's see what part of Indiana we have. We have Leona. Leona, how are you?
Hi. Hi, Sarah. I'm good. I'm thankful. I'm blessed.
Good. Well, that's a good way to be. That's a good way to be.
Yes. And then it's a new year, so I want to say Happy New Year and see what's in store for our 2019. I'm excited for that. So
I also see a trip. Is there a trip that you want to take? Because I'm feeling some travel for you this year. I feel like the past few years have been kind of stagnant, yes?
Yes. I'm wondering what should I do as far as shifting and transitioning as far as career-wise. Should I stay where I am? Should I make that next move as far as the opportunity that may arise from where I am now? And then as far as my relationship goes and family, am I taking on too much? Am I doing what I should do?
Okay.
What's going on?
Well, first we want you to take a breath. Take a breath. That's a lot. A lot going on. So there is a trip. Is there a family trip you have planned? Because I see a trip. If you don't have a plan, know that 2019 brings a trip, all right? Then
I've been thinking about trying to move around to go somewhere to enjoy. Yeah.
Yes, that is so necessary for your spirit. You like the change. Change is important for you, all right? Then when I move you into next opportunity career, you won't be taking on too much. It will just require a little better time management on your part. But you can take on a new opportunity. But I feel like we have a little study to do or something else we need to brush up on in order to move into that position. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a test you have to take?
I'm not sure what it entitles as far as what I'll have to do, other than preparing myself for that role and acclimating myself for what I need to do, but I'm not sure exactly what it'll be.
All right.
As far as
you can move on in that role. It'll be good for you. Know that next year is going to bring some change for you for the better of things that aren't working for you. So this year, take note of what is not serving you, what doesn't work, and that includes people that are not in flow with you, because there'll be some changes that'll come for you. Family energy, strength energy, everything is lining up for you to be clearer about what you want in 2019. All right?
Okay.
All right. But great job time and great time for that trip. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 888-565-1470. I think we have to go to Facebook and see what's going on. Let's see the questions we've got coming up on Facebook here. Morgan Light, she says, please, what do you see coming up for me? All right, Miss Morgan, let's see here. Well, Morgan, what I actually, my guy, is he January 19? What I see here for you is that there is connection and love, but the connection and love needs some, I'm going to use the word fine-tuning. We need some work on communication and fine-tuning that. I need to know your guy's birthday. He is January 19th. There's a question mark, so I don't know if you're asking or telling me, but if he's January 19th here in this 2019 year, I see that we've got to work on some communication. I feel like we're kind of hitting a little bit of blocks because we have some stubborn energy there. But the relationship needs some work. So keep working on that relationship and work on the communication. Thank you so much, Morgan Light, for your Facebook question. Let's take another question from Facebook and see what we have. We have Vanessa. Vanessa says, hi, Sarah. I'd love a message. I'm getting serious about my venture into the art world. Let's see. So the first thing I'm made aware of, Vanessa, is that this is a creative, expansive time for you. It is a time where you actually, when I look at the work that you do and the colors that you use, I see a lot of almost channeling energy. I see the energy just kind of comes upon you. The seriousness in the venture into the art world is beneficial to you. It is who you were born to be, and it is the clearest expression of self. I also feel that in this journey for you, when I take you into the summer of this year, I feel as if you're part of a display or a show, and this is going to give you more exposure. There is an opportunity for you to take a piece of artwork and place it in a gallery of sorts so that you are able to showcase your work. So, Vanessa, thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to take one more question on Facebook, and then we're going to go back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. Let's see if we have a message for Lizette Policiano. Let's see. It's Spirit has a message for me this week. You know, we have is this year, she's been very sad and affected by her healing and her faith and her health. But you know what I see for you, Lizette? This year is a very reflective, thought-processed year. I mean, you're going to really be in your soul, the soul knowing, your intellect. You're going to be sorting through thoughts and feelings so that you are in tune with who you've come to be. You are doing so much to help yourself and to help family that this time is going to fine-tune the direction that lays the groundwork for the next 3 years. And I see a lot of spiritual awakening and gifts coming to the light for you, Lizette. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. And let's see, I've got to go to Vanessa. And she is in Palm Beach. Vanessa, how are you tonight?
Hello, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing great, Vanessa. And how can we assist you this year?
I'm calling to see if there's anything that you pick up, or you will be able to pick up in my life that I should pay more attention to, anything coming, my way for 2019 that I should be aware of. That you that would stand out.
Well, you make a lot of things stand out, my dear, because you're very direct in what you want to accomplish. This is true, yes? You're very good at setting your intentions and setting the movements towards what you want, yes?
At times, I would say for the most part.
Yeah, it's for the listen, for the most part, for everyone, we're not always on that track. But in your case, that's one of your gifts and talents. And I feel as if there's a time now for you to progress in promotion, is how they give me that line here, almost as if you are ready for the next level. I see a lot of information, facts, numbers. Do you deal with a lot of specific things in work, please?
To be honest with you, I care for the sick and the elderly, so I don't really do too much of...
Okay. So I see a lot of numbers, facts, information. So is there something that you're handling for yourself personally now with numbers, facts, information? Because that's what they're showing me. They're showing me something with numbers, something with paperwork, facts, information that you're gathering, but it's something it's around your energy, all right? And this is something that I see is going to be a part of the beginning of this year. So I don't know if there's paperwork that you have to take care of or put in order, but I see that very much around you. As far as changing in work, there's a different opportunity for you in how you do what you do. That's something that will come in this year because there's a better balance that has to happen for you, better balance of time. When I look into the 2019 year, I also am made aware of we're on the heels of something coming out of relationship and shifts in that. What is your question on relationship, please?
Relationship, I'm wondering if you see a significant other coming my way for 2019.
There's a shift for that. There's a shift for that, all right? But we're coming out of something from before, right? We're still clearing up and healing something old from before, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So that shift comes into you and the energy opens up in the 4-month, which is the April month of this year. We open up the energy of love for you. So it's going to be a powerful year, and you've got a lot of energy backing you, supporting you from the planets, so you are really on track for this, and the energy is going to move you forward in relationship. Careful to keep the walls down enough so someone could at least peer over it and see who the real you is. All right?
Okay.
But you will heal very nicely from this past relationship as you open up your heart and let someone else in. All right?
All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Vanessa, thank you so much. Is this your first time calling in the show?
I've called before in the past.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've spoken to you.
All right. Well, thank you for calling back. And take a look out for those facts, numbers, and papers that I see. And I don't want to say it's tax papers. It's something else. So something that you're gonna handle, okay?
Would this be a good thing, or, I mean, when you see...
I don't see it as a bad thing. I don't get the caution flag that they send me, but it just seems something that's important that you're going to be handling, you're going to be directing. So maybe something family-related that people go to you and say, we need you to handle this, or we need you to figure this out, or get this in order.
Okay.
You're the organized one in the family, you know.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye.
All right. Likewise. Bye.
888-565-1470. We are taking your calls here live on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to go back to Facebook and answer questions. And we're going to be answering your phone calls. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. Because, well, you know, we're going to be right back.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There, you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, SarahSpiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sara right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sara, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the energy of light. Call SarahSpiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Soul's got his story. Yes, indeed. We are here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we're answering your questions. And we're wondering how you're rocking that boat. And don't tip that boat over, because we are going to set sail to our destiny. We are riding those waves, and we want to be sure that you are not creating some waves that are going to just disrupt the beautiful sailing that I see. Sailing is just going to take you away to where you want to be. We are really in tune with this 2019, and we are looking forward to answering your questions at 888-565-1470. We've got questions on Facebook. We've got questions on YouTube. We are all over the place here tonight, and we are going to go right back to the phone lines. I need to talk to Joey in Hollandale. Joey, how are you?
Great, because I went out today,
yes,
and I'm the first person on this earth that has a ringtone by SarahSpiritual.
You are. Tell everyone how you did that. That was so cool.
I have a thing that's called Ringtone Maker, and I recorded 20 seconds of Do You Know Me, Do You Know My Soul. So today I was at Aventura Ball, and every time my phone rang, they heard SarahSpiritual.
Well, we gotta kind of get some rights out on that there, Joey. We got to see if we can sell that ringtone.
It's a 20-second snippet.
Yeah, I know, but let's see if we can sell it out there. Let's get it on the app officially.
Maybe you can put it into Zedge.
Yes.
I was going to tell you, maybe you could put it into Zedge, because Zedge is like an app. I'm sure they pay the artist. You know? Yeah,
well, we got quite a few songs to be putting up all over the place. It's just not enough of us to go.
I recorded only a little piece, and then it's 20 seconds or 15. That's as long as it'll be.
Right, perfect. Well, we are excited, and I'm glad that I was singing in the mall for you.
Yes, you were.
So, Joey, how can we help you on this evening of 2019?
Okay. Well, actually, I wanted to know earlier, what's new for my 2019, but mostly I'm concerned. I finally confronted my tenant. He's ashamed that he hasn't been able to pay, still catch up with his stuff.
Right.
And I wonder, he's got about 2 months. He took it very, he's ashamed that he hasn't been able to pay and so forth. If he's going to be able to make it.
Well, I see He got out of sorts back in October, is how it feels, right? End of September into October. And he was out of sync, he was out of his financial rhythm, and then it trickled down to you.
Yes,
He is going to be able to catch up. However, I don't feel like he's doing enough to catch himself up. There lies the thing. He's not doing enough to catch himself up. In other words, there's other things he can do to kind of streamline and get this fixed sooner than later.
Okay.
And he's not quite getting that yet. March seems to be the deadline here. He's either got it all together or he doesn't. So you're looking.
That's exactly what he told me. But within the next 2 months, he's going to take care of it because he felt sorry. I told him, I really feel like you're leaving me for second, for the last person to pay.
Exactly.
And we had a heart-to-heart talk instead of being angry. Might as well we communicated.
Right, communicate. But it does impact you. It does impact you. Yes. So that is your responsibility and your income that comes from that. So just trust that this is going to open up beautifully for you. And when I move you through this, he will do his best. But because Joey knows that he has his own desires and outcomes, just keep in mind that, you have to look out for what's best for you as well.
I do agree.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
So you can do a temperature check.
You have to be tough.
Yeah. Well, you're not being selfish. You're not being selfish. You have to.
I did some healing on him, as a matter of fact, too, and some, talking to him. But I go, I'm not responsible for you, but I'm going to do this now.
Right. Okay. But you have to be responsible for you.
For me, exactly.
And you are the only person who can create what you're looking to create. All right.
Okay. I agree. This is my property and so forth. Anything like you want to throw in for 219 other than that, just Mr. So-and-so?
Yes. It's so interesting. 2019. When I spin it around, it's almost like a top on a hardwood floor. It's just spinning, and it's really spinning really quickly. And it kind of stops, and it stops by the door. And the way I see that vision, it stops by the door. It doesn't hit the door, it just stops. It's almost as if the top of opportunities is just waiting for the doors to open. And you've put a lot of intentions and things out in relationship, finance, business, connectivity, and spirituality. And these things will move to you quickly and easily, which is so powerful, because this is such an important year for you, because you're closing out this cycle in 2019. So that which no longer serves you, people who no longer are part of the vibration, locations, habits, ways of being, things that are not part of what you want, now's the time. Cut. Clear. Doors will open. And I see a trip coming for you. And this trip has a feel of a retreat, a pilgrimage, so to speak. So something will appear, and that's why we want to look out for Joey, make sure Joey's finances are in place so that when the opportunity and the door opens, Joey feels comfortable moving through it and going on this trip.
I agree, because I've been setting intentions for other kinds of incomes, not just having to focus and worry about one.
Right.
I don't want it to be a worry. I want it to be consistent, and that's what I've been working on. So you're right on the target.
Yes, thank you.
Everything, as usual, you're right.
All right. Thank you, Joey, so much. And do you know me? I'm so glad I'm now your ringtone. Thank you so much.
Okay, we're going to get a 20-minute. We'll see. We'll figure out how to promote it. If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Let me know. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you.
I'm the first one to have a SarahSpiritual ringtone.
You are. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Thank you so much.
I love you.
All right.
I love you so much. You have no idea.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and we got some action going on here and Facebook. Let's see. I see Angel Dree. I've got Kelly Miller. I got Iris on. I got Barbara Sweeney. Barbara Sweeney and I go way back. We got Anita Joseph. She's having a little meltdown over here on Facebook. We're going to have to calm her down. Anita, everything's going to be just fine. Don't you worry, sugar pie. It's going to work out. Sometimes things just get a little bit heated. We've got Cheryl. Yes, Cheryl's had a rough week this week. I know that from what I see here on the message here. We got Joe Thorne. Thank you, Joe Thorne, for being here with us. Vanessa Miranda. Yes, we got more seriousness in your artwork. We talked about that. So we have quite a lot going on Facebook. Morgan Light, we wanted a little more specificity. Morgan Light, if you're listening, is that your boyfriend's birthday, your guy? Because we wanted to give you a little bit more information on that communication that we see. But for now, I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and I need to get to Tanika. Tanika in Fort Lauderdale. Tanika, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. I am doing good.
Good. Oh, you are really ready to set some new trends for yourself in 2019, aren't you? Yes, you got a plan, girl. And you got a plan to get some money going, get some movement in career. You are really ready. Yes, I know. I see it. The writing is right there on the wall, right above your head. I got it right there. Mm-hmm. And when they show that to me, they tell me that you're a woman on a mission. And the last time someone backed up over you was the last time that was going to happen. So now you are setting your intentions. You are ready to create what you want to create. However, we get more with honey. Sometimes your strength runs people over before you even walk in the room. Easy, soft. Because there's a lot of personalities that seem to run with you, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And all these personalities don't always jive, right? Someone's got to make sure we don't rock the boat, baby. Don't tip it over. Okay? Gotta watch. Yes. And I want to put you in a role where you are the leader, the manager, the teacher, the coordinator. What does that feel like for you? How does that feel?
I actually like it. I am ahead of the ship, I control what's going on. It sometimes gets overwhelming, but I like to see the after effect of my efforts.
Exactly. Of your creation. Let's not look at the effort that makes me think we have to work so hard.
Right.
And you're a great delegator.
Yes.
Okay. But there's another level for you, yes? You're priming yourself for another level, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I know we're getting ready to make changes. However, I feel like in 2 years, you are where you want to be. Now, that doesn't mean we don't have progress, but I feel like in the next 2 years, maybe we're with a different organization. There's something different. It's got a different feel to it. Like maybe this is testing ground.
Yes, it is.
Then up we go. And I see it, I can see it, I can feel it, it's right there. So when you get frustrated, you just want to scream. Don't do that. Don't let it rock your waves of energy. Don't let it disrupt you. Just say, you know what? I'm over there. I know I'm over there because I feel it here. I feel it. So you're grateful for where you are?
Yes.
And was there a thought we were leaving Fort Lauderdale?
Oh, definitely. Thank you. That's confirmation.
Get yourself out of here quick.
Oh, my God. I'm headed to West Palm Beach.
Get out. It's not your energy. Good.
Thank
and you can come visit me?
Yes, definitely.
Come up to West Palm.
Oh, so, I can't believe this.
Tanika, how'd you hear about the show?
Periscope. I saw it on Periscope.
Great.
I decided to call in.
Thank you so much. So glad to have you be a part of the show and the action here. And be sure to follow us on Periscope and Facebook and Instagram, SarahSpiritual. You can see all of our past shows on our YouTube channel too. Tanika, great fresh start for you in 2019. You've put your feet upon the path. Your boat has set sail. And as long as you keep yourself in a rhythm that is not too rigid and you kind of go with the waves, you won't rock it and tip it over. All right?
Thank you.
All right. So stop by the Expedito Enlightenment Center on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm. When you move on up, guess we're going to be neighbors.
I will.
All right. Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. God bless you. Bye.
Okay.
888-565-1470. Just loving connecting with everyone all across the nation. And we are loving the fact that we are connecting on social media. Let's see what we've got going on here in Facebook. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. We've got questions. Kimberly Cullen. Love to hear from my grandfather. Kimberly, very great question here. We love the energy of your grandfather. What we're going to do is when we tap into the energy during commercial, we're going to come back and we're going to start with Kimberly Cullen's question on Facebook. And we are going to bring in that energy and feel that love of grandfather. Thank you, Kimberly, for asking us that question here. And we've got Nancy Dominguez, Brittany Amber watching, Amy Naz, Mary Allen, and we are moving forward and answering questions here at 888-565-1470. But stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then, well, you know, we're going to be right back.
Down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sara coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with SarahSpiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sara right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
It takes a whole lot more effort to get something started in your life than it does to keep it moving.
Del Walmsley has moved thousands of radio listeners closer to a great life. The Del Walmsley Show is now on in South Florida on Talk 1470, Monday at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon. Listen and move towards your great life today.
Taking over-the-counter or prescription drugs unnecessarily is a drag, whereas feeling great like you used to is the way it ought to be. Learn how to feel, function, and perform to your full health potential. Tune into the Dr. Bob Martin Show, Sunday morning at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sara right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too.
Don't wait until it's too late. Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
I'm a third-grade teacher.
I'm a school bus driver.
I am a parent.
I am a teacher's aide, and I agree to be identified
as a caring adult who pledges to help bullied students.
I will listen carefully to all students who seek my help
and act on their behalf
to put an immediate stop to bullying.
I will work with other caring adults to create a safe
learning environment for all the students in my school.
In my school.
In my school.
In my school.
I'm Dennis Van Rokel, President of the National Education Association. Help us create safe, bully-free learning environments for all students. One caring adult can make all the difference. Be that adult and take the pledge at NEA.org/bullyfree. Adults have the power to stop bullying in our schools.
It starts with me.
It starts with me.
It starts with me.
It starts with me.
Bully free. It starts with me.
Visit NEA.org/bullyfree. A message from the National Education Association.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sara, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sara is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
A light. And we are spiritually speaking to all of you here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. We are just learning to connect to all of you and just working on some timing over here. I don't know what's going on, but we are going to connect and answer your questions. I've got some questions popping up on Facebook, but I was looking at some of the messages and I've got Naomi Williams. I want to answer a question because this is a really powerful question that just caught my eye. Naomi is saying that a lot of her relationships since the passing of her dad, she feels like she can't really make the right connection in relationships, and that it's not just primary partnership, all of her relationships. It's almost as if the loss of her father has kind of destroyed her ability to connect, and the grief and the loss and abandonment issue is not allowing her to move forward. And Naomi, I want to address this with you because this is such a powerful thing, because many times when we lose someone near and dear to us, when we feel as if we cannot have that person by our side, and they were our rock, they were our person who we could tell them anything, and they kind of kept us from, going off the deep edge, so to speak. Well, what I see here is that for you. We want to heal the energy of feeling that someone you love is going to go away, because love is something that is transcending time, but you are missing the physical connection with Father, and we're really looking for someone to replace your father in a love relationship. But that isn't possible, and I know you know that intellectually. But the little girl inside of you, that aspect of you, is really looking to make that connection. And when I turn into this 2019 year for you, Naomi, I do see, and that's why I invite you to be open and believe that it is possible. I see love for you. I see connections for you. I see a different group of friends. I feel as if last year you kind of stepped away from a lot of people and almost kind of put yourself on lockdown. And when I move you into this year, I see the relationship card in my mind. That's the lover's card. And they show me that in the month of May, it's like Falah, it's May, the wonderful month of May. And I feel this energy of connectivity. So Naomi, be open, be receptive, and know that you can find someone that is your rock and someone you can count on as you move forward. Just trust this experience and know that the relationships that you attracted that did not work, there's a reason for that. And that means that it wasn't a match. So heal within. Let the little girl inside know she does not need to feel alone or abandoned, and that you've got her by the hand, and you will honor her, and together you will pick your new friends and a primary partnership for love. We've got another question on Facebook that's going to pop up here. Let's see who else we have here on Facebook. Kimberly Cullen. Love to hear from my grandfather. She says she gives me her birthday, and she says his birthday. You know, your grandfather had this personality, this genuineness, this authenticity, and there's something that he has in his hands. I don't know if it's like a cane or a stick, because I feel like he's walking, but he needs a little help before he passes with his walking. So he's holding on to something, looks like it feels like a cane. But when I step into this energy, Kimberly, what I see around him is this great big smile. It's like he had this personality that really touched someone's heart, and you are very near and dear and close to his heart. And he kind of gives me this thing where he makes me feel like, as a little one, you were very precious to him. There was some connection, and he spent time with you. So as a little one, he holds your hand and he walks with you. Kimberly, this energy is with you, and I know that he's appeared to you in the dream state and held your hand in that state. So I know that he is with you. Thank you, Kimberly Cullen, for your request to have a connection with grandfather. Know that he is with you, and that he gives you a big hug and a big smile, because his heart is so big and filled with such joy when he's around your energy. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Let's take another question in Facebook before we go right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. Nancy Dominguez. Hi. 6C, I got her birthday here. What's in store for me with finances, marriage, job, and my life? Nancy, what's in store for you, Nancy Dominguez, is a SarahSpiritual reading. Go to SarahSpiritual.com, and that sounds like a full general session. But what I am led to for you, Nancy Dominguez, in this energy is the first thing they tell me is that this year is a very important year for you to move forward and understand what makes you happy. Because I feel as if the past 2 years you've been taking care of other people, been stuck, been stagnant, and kind of balancing a lot of, the word I hear is obligations. And so now it's time for you to move forward in this 2019 and make a choice that makes you feel happy. And your life in general is going to begin this trend of fulfillment. Again, a lot of stagnation has been in these past few years. I move you forward. Increase in finances come as well, because I feel like there's a shift in jobs, something that we have to do differently than what we were doing. I actually feel as if maybe we were on some kind of a break or couldn't quite work in the area that we wanted to for job because of other things that were going on in our life. I hope that makes some sense to you, Nancy Dominguez. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Now we're going to go right back to the phone lines, 888-565-1470. And let's see, I've got to go to Gina, and she's in West Palm Beach. Gina, how are you tonight?
I'm good.
Good, Gina. Well, it's good to be good. So let's see what's going on with you. What's your question for me tonight?
I want to know what's going on for me for this year, because when I called your radio station before, it was maybe a month ago, and you said get ready for your new change in your career. It's coming up really soon, so get ready and pack your bags, and I'm already in that new career.
Really?
So I want to know what's going on for me and all that good stuff.
Well, all my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. So you were out the door, right? Well,
yes,
you know, it's important for you to create change.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to share something with you. I know you wanted to make change. And there's a dynamic that happens here on the show, which I always find fascinating. When Spirit gives me this energy and I share whatever I feel in here, for whatever reason, it's enough energy for whatever doubt you may have, or any of the listeners may have, in what's going on in their life as to whether it's possible, to give you that boost. It's almost as if Spirit says it's possible, it must be possible. And that's what you need to not waver, to not rock your boat. And when you tap into this energy, it's almost as if I see it done. And because I see it done, you feel it done. And that feeling translates into the actual physical manifestation. So, girl, are you ready? Last time I said that to you. Are you ready to really be ready? Because, girl,
I'm ready.
Okay. Work is going to prove to be an interesting dynamic. I'm going to see a lot of different things coming at you at this job. So I feel like it's not a simple one task a day job. We've got lots of things going on. When I move you into that direction and you move that forward, that kind of boosts your confidence. And then I feel like we strike a different balance in relationships with people, love. That all begins to kind of blossom in the May, June, July month. I go May, June, July. They kind of take me in this 3-month window. Relationships and love kind of get strong around that time. So it's going to be a powerful year for you. What's the question on future, marriage?
I want to get married, but I don't feel like I'm with the right person.
Okay, so I understand. And when we move forward, there is marriage coming. I didn't say with that person.
Okay.
But I see marriage. Because after I went May, June, July, I felt this energy of love that was really strong. And you're hanging with lukewarm. Okay. But I also know that your partner gone through quite a bit. And they're their own worst enemy. And you are feeling really good about yourself, and they are not feeling good about themselves. So we have a imbalance here, yes? So,
Sarah, is there anything that you can tell me about my brother that passed away last year?
I'm still caught up in the song that I heard, so I have to kind of spit this out because I won't get it out of my head. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. So there is a marriage coming for you, all right? That will be something that will be the complete package of fulfillment for you, this home life that you're looking to have.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I see the home life.
Yeah.
Brother energy, close energy to you. Yes, close in age, close energy. Yes, you guys were close, and feels like there's a closeness in age as well. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. He gives me the number 3 years difference, or what is that, please?
I'm sorry?
3. He gives me the number 3. 3 connected.
Yeah, he's just a friend, but he's been kind of standoffish lately. And
no, honey, I'm talking about your brother who passed.
My career path?
Your brother? You said something about your brother.
Oh, yeah, my brother.
Yes, your brother who passed, okay? Okay. Gives me the number 3. What's the number 3 have to do with your brother?
Number 3.
3 years apart, 3. It gives me number 3.
Yeah, we're about 3 years apart, yeah.
Okay. I'm just verifying. I want to make sure I got the right guy. Okay. What's the question about your brother? There's a question about passing. What's the question, honey?
I want to know, like, around that time, my baby was in a NICU. My first child, she was in a NICU, and my brother, he was on life support. They was both on life support around the time, and it seemed like as she was getting better, he was getting worse.
So the
and
question,
I just want to know.
I understand the question, and I'm going to tell you this. He transitioned. She stayed.
Yeah.
He fed her the fuel that she needed. Because I said there was a question about his passing. Remember, that's what I asked you. Because what's the question about his passing? Because that is what you're asking about. And
yes, I just want to go ahead.
He did not transfer to her. He released the energy so that she may live. That's what he did.
Wow.
And the circumstances around him being on life support, well, that's a whole nother story. Yes.
Okay.
But he passed the breath of life to her.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
It is this powerful bond because you were all soul family.
Yeah. It was very close.
Very close. And he's with you. He's with her. There's this strong connection. And that fulfilled living that I see is how life is to be for you.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
He came to you in your dreams, and he loves you very much.
Thank you.
All right, honey. God bless you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we've got to go to New York. We've got calls in New York, Port St. Lucie, Broward County, all across the country, and we've got Facebook messages that we're going to be getting to. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470, 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
I've been standing in the room before
Sarah Spiritual, and we are answering your questions here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And I've been on Facebook answering some questions. I'm just talking to Elaine. She's got some stuff going on back in the home ranch. So we were just answering some questions, and I'm popping on Facebook and kind of picking out some questions and typing in some answers. And we're going to answer some questions here live on your feed. And we've got to go back to the phone lines. I've got to get to Barbara, and she's in New York, New York. So start spreading the news. I'm not leaving today. I don't want to be in the cold with you, Barbara, so I'm going to have to leave you there.
Compliments to you of the season.
Oh, my goodness. Just send me a little bit of snow in the mail. That'll be good enough for me.
Oh, we don't have any snow right now, but it's cold.
I heard it's cold there. Yes, indeed. I got a lot of friends in New York. They're telling me that it's cold and windy. And
I hope to come to... Or is it West Palm one day?
Yes. Come on down. We got the sun most of the time. Absolutely. So, Barbara, we are navigating work, and trying to get back on track financially, yes?
Uh-huh.
And, I feel as if there's a amount of money. Someone owes you money, yes?
Not somebody owes me money, but some a longer time. I don't know this. Picking up.
Well, there's some money that's supposed to come to you. So it seems like money that's meant to come to you, money that's backlogged from something that's owed to you, and you may not know what it is, and that's okay, because if I see money, remember everyone, money is not what we want to always have to work for. Money can come in multiple forms, in multiple streams. So what I say to you...
that could be the lottery.
Well, then go out and play the lottery. Yes, indeed.
I did.
You did? Well, you played for the big bucks. I know you did, right?
Right.
Last year was a rough year. You really didn't think you were going to make it through last year.
I don't want to remember that here, Sarah. Trust me.
I know. I don't know why. 2018, a lot of people just don't want to just don't want to talk about that year. So know you're glad to be in 2019, but I also feel a connection with you and someone placing you in a job. I see a connection, conversation, connection. I see jobs, see work coming. I feel like, they're telling me the drought is gone, okay? It's finally going to rain some money on you, okay? Are you making tea? What is that?
Huh?
I hear a noise in the background. What is that?
Oh, maybe it's from the eater. A little whoo sound.
The whoo sound. Okay, great. Either that or I thought you were making tea. I thought it was a tea kettle. I was like, oh my goodness.
No, it's the heater.
The heater. Oh, I forgot what that heat sounds like over there. See, we don't really need heat here in Florida. I see relationship. I see work coming for you. This starts a whole new
relationship right there.
What you say, what I say, what I say, I see relationship. I see we're going to meet somebody in relationship.
Okay.
All right. Not someone who's just popping in that who decides they want to look you back up. No, they can lose your number. This is new love coming. This is new partnership, okay? So I'm going to give you a tip. I give this tip to a lot of women, and it works. Are you ready? You go to all right, ready? Go to the grocery aisle. Aaron's like, oh, here we go, Sarah Spiritual, but it works. I have a lot of relationships that were built in the fruit aisle. Yes, I know, we're all a little fruity, so here we go. You go to the relationship aisle. Yes, the fruit aisle, everyone is now known as the relationship aisle. And you spend a lot of time there in produce. You look at your fruits, you decide what fruit you want, and, of course you don't go just like schlepping in. You've got to go all dressed up, and you just kind of sit there and, you pick your oranges, your apples, your cherries, your bananas, whatever you're going to take home, your papaya. We have papaya here in South Florida, right? Whatever you want.
We have papaya here too.
All right, so we take that, I have so many women who've said that when they felt like they spent their time in the produce aisle with the fruit, as I advised them to do, that suddenly all these men were just volunteering to help them pick out their fruit. It really works. It's really cool.
Oh.
Yes. And sometimes it begins with, the produce guys who put the fruit. So I talk to the produce guys. So what that does is that tells people, hey, you can talk to me, right? Of course, I talk to everyone wherever I go, right? But in this case, for you, you're stepping out in the energy of creating the energy of receptivity for a relationship. So you talk to the produce guys, you say, how are you today? They say, how are you? When they see you the next time, they say hi because they remember you were nice enough to say hello to them. That sends out this vibe of I'm approachable. That sends out that vibe. If it's someone who's a vibrational frequency match, they're going to start to talk to you.
Okay.
Yes, let me tell you. We have had quite the fruit success.
Okay,
all right,
Sarah.
So the fruit aisle is now yours, and have some fun with some fruit. But I see that it's going to be a great, great, great 2019 for you. I know you're coming in a little slow, and I know you're coming in a little haggard from last year.
Because, Sarah, I went on an appointment today, and the lady said she had another person to interview.
Okay.
They just text me and said, okay, the other one get the job. I'm like, wow.
Okay. Don't give that any power, okay? And then ask yourself
what... There was a little bit of drawback when I go, but, I was just going to go.
But you know what? That energy's there. So we have to pick the right position, and if it's not meant to be, then something else will come. I see work coming, and so that showed you that was then, and now you're going to receive another text from someone else very soon. I can feel it, and you're going to get the job. All right, Barbara, thank you so much for calling and following the show and being a part. I know you and I have known each other for years and years. You were one of my first customers, so I know we've navigated quite a few rocky boats, but don't tip over, honey, because you're almost there.
Sarah, there's somebody you have, talking, chit-chatting to me. I'm just wondering if they mean any good.
Didn't you hear me when I said lose the number and get on the fruit aisle and go figure out a piece of fruit?
Sarah,
okay.
I heard you.
All right. You can talk,
thanks.
but I don't see it going anywhere. I don't see it going anywhere, so don't.
Okay. Good.
All right, honey. Thank you. God bless you.
All right.
Bye.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. I've got to go to Jillian. Let's see what's going on in Port St. Lucie with Miss Jillian. Jillian's navigating some things for work. Let's see. Jillian, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Sarah?
Good. Why are you laughing?
Your voice makes me laugh in a good way. Just
good.
Positive.
Good. And you've got some things going on with work. You got questions with work. We're navigating work. We're trying to figure out what we're doing, where we fit in, what we're going to do next, right?
Yeah, exactly. I've just been feeling so socially awkward and just kind of heavy in my mind. And I was just wondering, are there any bad habits that I have in the workplace?
Do you have bad habits? Well, I don't know that you have bad habits. I just feel as if you are too conscious of everything you do. You're obsessing over what you do or don't do, right?
Yes.
And now's the time for you to move forward knowing that you're going to do great things. And as you move forward doing great things, you're going to be a part of a project. Is there a project that they're putting together, a piece that they're putting together, something they're creating at your job right now?
Yeah, kind of well, they are, yes.
And are you an interactive part of that?
Yes, well, I edit, but it's really the management.
Right.
Yeah, but
I see a lot of connections with you. I see a lot of growth for you. And I feel like you're blending in a lot better than you're giving yourself credit for. All right?
Because sometimes I feel like I don't fit in because I'm just, I just feel like I want to fit in, but then I guess I'm just kind of comparing myself to my college years. I used to be a little bit more social, but then sometimes I'm trying not to distract myself with being too social because I know I can be very distracted. So I'm very social.
Right. And you want to focus. You want to focus on what you're doing, yes? And you want to be a good time manager. And that's something that you're working through, yes? Being a good time manager. That can mess you up, yes?
Yes.
Okay. But you are doing a great job. Give yourself a pat on the back. You have grown so much since you first took this job. You think you feel awkward now. You felt really awkward when you first started. So you blend. Okay, as they say in My Cousin Vinny, you blend. Okay, yeah, you blend. So just blend, honey. Blend, but be your own unique self. And the comparing mind will always disrupt us. The comparing mind will always make us look at self and critique self and criticize and hurt self. When we compare ourselves to other, we do not allow our own unique light to shine, because then our attention is on what is good or not good on someone else. And the only energy, the only path that we can control and orchestrate is the energy of our own path. And you have put your foot upon the path for your dream job and everything that you desire. All right?
Okay.
All right, perfect. All right, my dear, thank you so much for keeping us posted. And, come on down to West Palm Beach. Let's have a session at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I'd love to connect with you, and let's see if we can help you balance out some of that energy and keep you in a better state of mind, okay?
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you, Sarah.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you too. Bye.
Speaking of state of mind, right? When we keep our mind hooked on things that don't serve us, we feel that disconnect with our inner being. So we want to let go of those things that don't serve us. And when they pop back up, we need to just remember that that was then and this is now. And in the moment of now, we are creating our tomorrow by what we think, what we feel, and how we move forward. Great things are coming for you when you trust that the universe has it all wrapped up for you, just the way you asked. It's just a matter of allowing them to present it to you. And don't worry about how that's going to happen. That's their job. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. And let's see, I've got Shakoya, and she is in Broward County. Shakoya, how are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing
great.
Good. You don't say, I'm great. How are you doing? Great. I'm great. I'm great. And you don't sound great. It's 2019. I'm great. How's it going to be? Great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You ready? Are you really embracing 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Because this is going to be a time for you to hitch your wagon to the start of what you want. Because I feel like you've had a lot of drama in and out of the past 3 years. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. And we're done with drama. We got done with drama. DWD. Done with drama. No DWD anymore. So when you move forward, I feel like relationship is important to you. Primary finances are important to you, like really making sure that we've got it laid out clearly for yourself in this year. Yes? We're not playing anymore at work. We are here to get it right. Yes? If
That's
not,
right. Yep.
you are out. Not because they get you out, because you're out. You want something better.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the drama has been like the sharks in the water just rocking your boat. And you're just so busy trying to not get bit by a shark. Well, put your hands in the boat, woman, and just go. It's time for you to create this new job opportunity that I see. New position. You've got a great energy with you. And you got distracted by things going on in your personal life. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually met this, I wanted you to tell me about a love offer that came.
A love offer. Okay. All right, we're taking love offers for Shakoya in Broward County because she's great. 2019 is going to be great. She's taking love offers. You got a good love offer because the last one, that was a dud. You remember that?
No, I was with him for 9 years, and it was like a rock on a boat, but it was kind of crazy.
It was
but
a dud.
It
didn't
I'm
work.
Done with that.
Yeah, I know. It was a dud.
No, it didn't.
It was a dud. Didn't work. Dud. We're done with
But
trauma.
this new guy came into my life. I've been talking to him for about 2 or 3 months roughly now, and I'm just trying to see where things are going to go and if it's like real.
Or is it imitation? Is it real butter or imitation butter? What is it going to be? Shakoya, what is his birthday? Do you know?
Yes, it's November the 7th, 1991.
Oh, Lord. Lord. That's one intense dude. He's intense. You know, he's fascinated by you. You're like a woman in power to him. Yes? But he's got big goals. Yes?
Yes.
You got big goals. He's not quite ready to grow into those goals yet. So he talks a good game, but he's not there yet. Did he have to go take a class or do something else to get himself ready for what he wants to do? Because he's a smart guy.
He seems very intelligent. He is. And I see him as a person in charge, but I don't see him ready yet, but I know he has the potential.
Yes. But I feel like he needs to get some more experience or learning. There's something he has to do
But he told me that I scare him.
Of course, because you're a woman in charge. He's attracted to your power. And then you scare him.
Okay.
I said he's attracted to your power. Intrigued. You fascinate him. But honey, you can talk to him, but at the end of the day, vibrationally, this is not a match.
Okay.
There's a connection, there's emotions, there's familiarity, there's fun, there's banter. But when I spin you out like Wheel of Fortune, I do not have a slot for that guy. Sorry.
Okay.
He's not ready. You're ready? He's not ready. So what's going to happen is he's going to get caught up in the energy because he likes the way he feels when he's with you. You make me feel, right? That whole energy. And then what happens? He's going to run. He's going to run for the hills. Exactly. You know? So you'll be standing. Yes, you'll be standing there going, you make me feel. And he'll be like, I'm running for the hills. Like a natural woman. Right? No.
Yes.
All right. Done with drama. That's a better version of drama. But that's one intense guy, but he's all in his feelings.
Right.
That's a lot of feelings. He's feeling powerful. He's feeling scared. He's feeling empowered. He's feeling a lot of things, but he's not feeling in tune with him. So, great guy.
Right.
Next. So you got a love offer today, and tomorrow there'll be another. I'm so excited.
Yes, a lot of people have been coming to me, and out of all of the guys, it's just something like something like a magnetic field or something was drawing me towards him out of all the people.
Well, he's got a great persona. He's got a great energy. And that's why I just don't see the relationship being the permanent partnership, but continue because you're both evolving.
Right.
But to put all your eggs in that basket, you're going to have a tasket, broken egg basket. It's not going to work.
So do you see him anytime later on? Because I'm not going to sit and wait for him, but later on, do you see him?
No, okay. Life is not meant to be waited. If he pops back up, but if we even put our attention and our energy there, then it's not going to work. It's not going to pan out.
Okay.
All right? If he's afraid, then you tell him to put his pants on and get a grip. If he is ready to be a man, then he can't be afraid.
That's right.
Okay?
Yes, I agree.
DWD, done with drama. Got it?
Yes.
Hashtag. But sweetheart, it's going to be a great year, powerful year for you. You're on track, and there is a lifelong partnership journey you've begun, and you're in the selection process. And I like the guy. I can't throw him under the bus and say he's a bad guy. I can't. He's intelligent. He's got a lot of great things, but it's too wobbly at this minute for you.
Right.
All right. I know I told you what you already know. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you so much for your call and following the show. Greatly appreciate it. God bless you.
Bye.
Thank
you. God bless you.
Bye. Yeah, sometimes I have to be the bearer of bad news. Great guy, but next. Okay, we are going to take a question on Facebook. Love that Facebook feed. And then we've got to go to Atlanta. We've got to go back to New York. We've got to go to Deerfield. Okay, yes. Cheryl Gray Eckleberry, am I going to reconnect deeper with my friend? You know, that's a very intense relationship that you have. You know, you and your friend had a miscommunication somehow, some disconnect, Cheryl. I just feel like we kind of went out of sync, but I feel as if there was a lot of things that you were handling in your personal life. Your friends can be a little closed off, and their communication skills are not as forthcoming as yours can be. And you like things in a kind of balance and order. And sometimes they get locked down and stubborn and don't always take responsibility for their part. Good, solid individuals, strong energy, going through a lot of changes, your friend, emotional changes, and I even feel financial changes. There's some shifts and changes, maybe career related or financial. I know it's finance, but I don't know if it evolves around the career. But what I see here is that we will have an opportunity to deepen the communication, and from there that determines whether we reconnect into a deeper love connection with your friend. So let's see how that plays out for you, my dear. It's a free will game going on here, and I just feel we need to give it a little bit more time. So I'm going to spin you out, and when I spin you out, I'm going to take you into the beginning of February. Might be a great time for this conversation to be had. Thank you so much, Cheryl Gray Eckleberry, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook, and let's see. Anita Joseph. Is it over with me and my friend? It's not over. It's just on a break. It was too hot, too fast, too furious. It was cool, hot, fast, furious energy, and that energy was just couldn't keep up with the momentum. And sometimes you both can be a little rough around the edges and call it like it is. And I see like we both have a little bit of hurt feelings, Anita Joseph. Let's give that a little bit of time. And you work on designing your 2019. I will see you in class, I think, in 2019. Design your class this coming Tuesday. So thank you, Anita Joseph, for your Facebook question. Just take a step back. Don't call, don't text. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Thank you, Anita Joseph, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we've got to go to Michigan, Atlanta, New York, all across the nation. So if you're listening, please don't go anywhere. If you're watching us on Facebook, don't turn the page. Stay tuned to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, because we've got a lot more for you, a lot more guidance, and we are answering your questions. Don't go away now, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Door
are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. Oh, we just got everyone just jumping around here. It's kind of an interesting night here at WWNN. If you want to see a sideshow, come on over. Going to be interesting. So let's see. Who are we going to answer a question for? I believe that I need to go to Shondell, and she is in Atlanta. Shondell, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. I'm good, and you?
Good. I'm doing great. And I see you are going to be doing spectacularly this year. It's a powerful year for you. It's your power year. It is your power year. You really step into your power this year.
Awesome.
We've made some major moves in our life, yes. We've made some changes. We've made some moves this coming past year, yes.
Moves as in how?
Moves as in change, work change, career change. We've got some moves in, we're also moving in house, yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Working on it now.
Working on it now, okay? So, because I see a house move.
Yes.
I see it. They gave me the house. They gave me a little house above my head. That's how I know. And you kind of changed how you did work or how you do your career. Is that correct?
Yes, because I'm expecting.
Mm-hmm. So we got to change that. A lot of changes around you. So what is your question for 2019? How can I assist you?
I just wanted an overall of any...
Okay, we are updating you. 2019 is the year. Are you ready? News flash. You're going to have your baby. You're going to move. You're going to have an increase in finances because you're working smarter, not harder. Yes. You're going to increase your spiritual connectivity because you've been working on that for the past 2 years. Yes.
Yes.
Any other question? That sounds like a pretty good year coming up for you.
Any love life? Any,
Yeah, we did leave that out, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Oh, shucks. What you want? Everything?
Yep, everything.
Well, you can have it all. You can have it all. You know, let's talk about relationships. So, why do I feel disconnect in love currently? The person has stepped back? Father of the baby?
Yes.
Okay. So I got to step back. So we're not quite ready to receive new love because you're having a baby, right? We're not ready for love right now.
Right.
Because there's still a thread, a cord of that person. It's not quite together. Okay? So we're not done with all that yet. It looks like it's done, but it's not quite done yet. So when that is complete, and that could take a good part of this 2019 year. Notice I left out love for a reason. Because I spy with my SarahSpiritual eye. Ain't nobody coming right now, honey. You got your hands full. Do what you need to do. I'm not sure. Someone was like, yeah, Sarah doesn't sugarcoat it. That's why I saw on the Facebook feed. No sugar here.
Oh, yeah.
Because you
I already know that.
But you want to attract the right partner. Right? And that's
what I was going to ask because during this whole entire time, my ex came back around. Then he's been trying to get back with me for like 6 years ever since he messed up.
Okay, let me tell you this. Exes are like dogs. They smell where the other dog peed. And they just got to go investigate what's going on. Doesn't mean that they really are going to come back and be a whole new guy. And that ex, the way Spirit shows me, put you through some somersaults. Yes, we were tumbling around in that. Yes?
Yeah, we were.
Okay. Deep cleansing breath, honey. Okay. Can they be a better version of who they are? Absolutely. Do I hold space knowing that people can make adjustments within themselves? Yes, they can. Does he have a desire, a hope, a wish to make it up to you? Yes, he does. But is he strong enough, steadfast enough, and does he have enough characters to stay the path and be a vibrational match for you? No. Oh, we got a bell on that one. No. But can he come back and be a friend of yours? Sure. But what I see is a whole different vibe than where you've been. And you know what they say. If you turn back and look, you could turn to a pillar of salt. We don't want to do that.
Right.
Look forward, honey. Everything's moving forward. Everything you've asked it for is in motion. Move forward. Don't look back. All right. Good job. You've done a great job. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We are answering your questions here on Facebook, on YouTube. And let's see what we've got going on here. I need to go to New York, a heck of a town. Ivanelli, I think I'm saying that right. Ivanelli, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. You are ready for 2019, but, yes?
Yes.
But you are going through a lot of emotional things, right? We've got a lot of questions about life and turning points in life and how we get from where we are to where we want to be, and really wanting to step into your purpose, your passion, and you thought you knew, but now we're not sure we know, and it's just a hot mess over there in New York.
Yes, it is.
It is. Emotionally, when I see this energy around you, I feel as if your spirit is calling you. Your spirit is saying to you, but you want more. You want more. And I feel like whatever we studied or whatever we thought we were going to do, is not quite feeling in sync with you as much anymore. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And you know you're very hard on yourself, yes?
Yeah, extremely. It's been a rough 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got left holding the bag is how I feel. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. That's how they show it to me. And so now you are kind of gathering what you want and moving forward. But when
trying to.
When I look at this energy, honey,
yes,
I feel as if you have to forgive yourself for the choices you've made. You're actually doing more to yourself than anyone could have ever done to you. Okay?
Yeah.
Move forward. Redesign what you want your 2019 to be. And is there a thought of moving away from a group of people or changing direction from where you live?
Not at the moment.
Okay. I feel like that's something that will come for you and that will be good for you. So when that presents itself, look for that change, because that will offer you a lot of stability, is how I feel. Because things feel very wobbly and unstable for you. And what's rocking your boat is your fears of the unknown, yes?
Yeah. Okay. And I feel very limited also. Like, I have a daughter with my ex.
Mm-hmm.
And, financially I want to focus to be able to do better and be able to move it, because right now it's not in my reach.
Right. Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
But ultimately, I've just been trying to focus on self-love and, forgiving and acceptance.
Yes. And
but it's not that easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy. And that's why we began the way we did, because we see that. We see that it's time for you to embrace who you are, the magnificence of you, the uniqueness of you, what you bring to the table, and what you share in love for your daughter. You're a perfect person to take that class on Tuesday night. You can watch a video conference. Go to SarahSpiritual.com, and all you have to type in where they ask for the code is I am in 2019. I am in 2019. And when you type that code in, the class is only $9. And you can be a part of the class and learn how to design and how to release some of these old paradigms and some of these old patterns of energy and limitations that you're bringing with you. We're going to talk about how to let it go and how to redesign that experience so that we can design our 2019. And the way it's set up, you can do it by phone or video conference. You can mute yourself if your daughter's there, and you can still take the class, and then you can take notes and be a part of it. And you get to interact with us, even though you're in New York.
Okay, and that's in your Facebook page, because that's how I, found you.
It is an event on my Facebook page, but you can also go to SarahSpiritual.com, and it'll be right there. It's one of our classes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. It is going to be a better year for you. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye. Self-love, one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves is to honor self and recognize the God within. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to be answering your questions. And we're going to go back to Facebook and see what's going on there. So if your boat's rocking out on that sea as you set sail to your destiny, don't rock that boat, baby. Don't get afraid. Don't tip it over. Because you know what? We are setting sail to the greatest year you've ever had. Stay with us. Don't go away. Because you know we're going to be right back.
Upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sara coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with SarahSpiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Mom, can we have some ice cream?
I've got a better idea. Who wants to help me make something fun and healthy instead?
Eating smarter is easy and delicious. Interested in receiving healthy recipes and a whole lot more in your email? Then register at healthiestweightfl.com and learn more about all the small steps that you can take on the way to living healthy. This message is sponsored by the Ounce of Prevention Fund of Florida, the Florida Department of Health, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Caregiver Solutions Info with Marcia Teal. Tuesdays at 5 p.m.
Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton. The Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You've got health questions, I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimples, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis. And all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sara right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sara, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sara is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, there's a light, and it's right here in sunny South Florida, and we are tapping into all of you from WWNN and reaching you on TuneIn app, iHeart Radio, all across social media, and we've got some action going on Facebook. We've got some questions going in the feed. We've got some questions in Periscope. We've got some questions in YouTube, and we are connecting to all of you here live on the phones at 888-565-1470. And I just love answering these questions. I've got to go up, and I've got to go to where I think it's a little chilly in Michigan. Let's see what the weather's like in Michigan. Tanya, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome to the show. Is this your first time calling?
Thank you. It is.
Well, how'd you hear about the show?
Facebook.
Okay. Well, see, we get along great on Facebook, right? We just all kind of connect and just brings us all in full circle. And for you, what is your question for us this evening? What's rocking your boat or setting sails on destiny? What's going on?
Trying to figure out how this year going to go so far. I mean, the last couple of months has been just a roller coaster ride for me.
Yes.
And it's not even with me, it's with the people that I'm around. Like my fiance is going through some court stuff and his mother going through some stuff. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just sitting here watching and I can just feel all their pain and suffering. Yes. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can't help but...
Right. Well, you know, it's interesting because there's a lot of drama, right?
Yes.
And, you know, so DWD, done with drama, right? That's our new,
I
hashtag
have
line.
Drama.
Right. You don't do drama. You keep everything kind of in sync with yourself, and you are very intuitive and you're very emotional and you feel things, but you just don't let it rock your boat, baby. Exactly. You just kind of feel it and you kind of just go with the feeling, and you're like, all right, everyone, if we just kind of, the wind's blowing, if we just kind of lean into it, we won't be having resistance. Right. And everybody else is running around going, oh my God. But, you know, your fiance he's got a couple of things he's got to put back in order and balance in his life, yes?
Okay.
And I feel as if when he puts his foot upon the path of clearing this up, all right? And that matter seems to, it kind of spinning me out like about 3 months. It's got a while to really completely unfold and finish, all right?
Okay.
But his mother's always pulling on him. I hope she's not listening.
No.
Okay, because this isn't going to be very pretty. Okay. Lovely lady, but... Okay.
Needy. I'm going to let her listen, though, so she need to hear it.
Okay.
So.
You're going to get me. You're going to get me in trouble now. Is what you're going to do. Okay. All right.
Tough love.
Okay. She's needing attention, and she's forgetting who she is. You hear me?
Oh, I agree. Mm-hmm.
She's stronger than she thinks, and all of the accumulation of stuff that wasn't taken care of around her has now like backwashed onto her, and she's like Chicken Little running around, the sky's falling.
Right.
But because you're organized, you could say, Mama Bear, look over there. You can take care of that one thing. And don't look at the rest of the stuff, Mama Bear. Just go over there. Right? All right. Because there's 3 little bears sleeping in the bed. And we need to make sure that she's got herself together.
Right.
She loves her son so much.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's somebody who's disconnected from her in the family that has created her a lot of angst. Yes? So she hangs on to your fiancé pretty strongly. Yes?
Yeah.
He's the rock. Yes?
Yeah. Okay. Well, she got 2 sons. One is in boot camp right now.
Well, but she's hanging on to your husband-to-be, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's someone in family that she's like not talking to, or there's bad blood, or there's stuff going on.
Right. Okay.
So she's feeling very unsettled in all this. Now, for you, neutral territory. Blood is thicker than water. Okay? Let them work through what they need to work through, and you just can be the person who goes, look, there's a rock. Turn the ship. We're gonna hit a rock.
Right.
And just step back.
Right.
Because this, for her, I don't know her birthday, but what they're telling me is that she's clearing out a lot of things that have been carrying on for about 3 years that just built up.
Okay.
And in your fiance's case, this is just something that has to be handled so it's official. So it's this is how it is what they make me feel. Yes, these legal documents?
Mm-hmm.
Something that has to be officially handled, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And that will pass. Then we're moving forward.
Oh, my God.
All right?
Okay. And what do you see any positive news for me coming? Any positive messages from Spirit or something? I'm just like...
Well, you're so busy in everybody else's business. If you just stop, get out of everybody's business.
I'm trying not to be.
Stay centered in self. Your spirit guides are strong around you.
Okay, awesome.
And there's an entrepreneurial spirit around you that makes me feel as if you can have your own business one day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Butterfly. There's a butterfly around you. Even though I know there's no butterflies in Michigan.
Not in this area right now.
Okay. But there's a butterfly that seems symbolic to you. They're having me draw a butterfly, which really doesn't... It looks like a sick bug the way I'm drawing it. But anyhow, there's a butterfly here. Okay. It makes me connected to a woman who passed, who's connected to your mother's side of the family. That's how I place it, okay?
Okay.
So there's this love energy here, but this energy also represents this transformation for you.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, big transformation coming for you. And I'm going to put you on track in the month of 4, the April month, all right? A lot of positive changes. So just trust that God has your back. And when everyone's having a meltdown, go look over there. There's a rock. Try not to hit it. And God's got her back. I'm going back into the bedroom, watch some TV. Okay?
Awesome.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you
so much.
Be sure to like the page on SarahSpiritual and follow it so you know whenever we're live and whatever we're up to. Welcome to our SarahSpiritual family. And then try to join our Vibe Tribe. We got a Vibe Tribe going on. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
888-565-1470. Now I've got to go to Deerfield Beach. It's a little warmer than in Michigan, but let's see what's going on with Miss Cindy. Miss Cindy is getting ready to close out a chapter or two and get ready to have a new beginning in 2020. So this year you better be cleaning out those closets, Miss Cindy. How are you? Cindy in Deerfield, how are you? Did we get Cindy in Deerfield? Hello, Cindy? Going once?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Oh, my God, you scared me. You're like, yes. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm with you. I swear. Oh, my God.
I'm here. It's so good to speak to you.
Thank you. So great to connect with you. Is this your first time connecting to the show?
Yes, it is. I found your show on the radio last Wednesday when I was driving home after a long day, and you were so inspirational. So then I followed you on Facebook, and then tonight I made sure I listened to the whole show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us and our family. You know, we have to start serving hors d'oeuvres or something here. Oh, wait, we're going to be doing that at the center. So maybe you can come to a live show at the center one day.
For sure.
For sure. We'll have a good time. Yes. Cindy, cleaning up a lot of old energies. This is what this year represents. If it does not make you feel good, if it does not serve you, it is no longer a part of your experience. That includes friends. I know we can't trade in family, but, you know, anyone who's not vibing with you, this is the time for you, Cindy, to really take stock in what I want to create for the next 10 years. This year sets that pace for you. And there's such a great energy of inspiration around you, may I say, and that you inspire other people, you assist other people. This makes sense to you, yes?
Yes, it does. I'm a teacher.
Okay. And this energy around you is very powerful. But now, where do we take that as we get ready for second half of life, yes? So where do we take that? What does that look like? How can we take the best of the best, the skills that we've enjoyed, and leave some of the parts that were like, get me out of this classroom today? How do we move forward? And you see, as a teacher, you're a mentor. You're a coach. You've been coaching people. Put me in coach, right? So you've been coaching people for a while. So how do we take those skills and create this venue for you where you can communicate and connect with people and assist people, but with heart and not by the rigidity of a school system? That could be a little restrictive. Sorry, Palm Beach County school system. But as we move forward...
And do you see me moving in the next year?
As we move forward, I do see you moving. That's where I was going. I see change.
Okay.
But I don't know that you leave Florida. That's still up in the air. Okay?
Because I really want to.
I know you do, but it's still up in the air. You haven't said, I'm moving there. All right? There's something else coming for you.
Okay.
1, 2, Carol. You're going to go to the Carolinas? Where are you going?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
That'll be, like food, right? Good food there.
Yes, very much so.
And a lot of energy.
And friends, good friends.
Good friends. Good experiences. So when I set the intention for you, and understand this, and it makes perfect sense why remember I said you're setting the tone for the next 10 years.
Right.
This year we close out a year, next year begins a new 9-year cycle. You're on your 1 year. It's a perfect time to leave, perfect time to move. You're doing everything about right. So you would take yourself through the school year of this year and to next year of June? Or
not sure. Half year, full year.
Got it. So, but that is the time for you. All right? That's the perfect time for you. And if I actually were to give you a month and a day, not knowing what is going on universally, I would put you in the energy of February 2020. 2.
Okay.
Feels good.
That sounds wonderful.
Feels good. But it's not all lined up and decided yet. That's why I say, I don't know if you're going to leave Florida. It's still not all put into place yet. But I know that when we sign out of school year this year, you'll have a much better idea of what you want. All right?
That sounds wonderful.
And I'd love to have you join us at our class. I'd love to have a teacher hanging out with me. We have our class on Tuesday night at the Expedito Center in West Palm Beach. You can go to SarahSpiritual.com and join the class. All you do is put in the code I am in 2019. I am in 2019. And the class is only $9. You can take it online if that's easier for you because you have to go to school the next day, or you can kind of pop on over. But we've got a video conference. You get to raise your hand and everything, just like real school, honey.
Definitely. I'm going to be in class.
All right, let's design 2019. And in your case, we're going to squeeze on into 2020.
Okay, that sounds great.
Thank you, Cindy.
So much.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome to our family. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. God bless you. 888-565-1470. Let's see what we've got going on in Facebook. We've got some questions mounting in Facebook. I need to see who we've got going. POCCC. She's missing her grandson. Is he coming back? Can I see anything? I miss him so much. The first, yes. Well, I see there's a disconnect, a rift in the family, POCCC. There's some fences that need to be mended here. So when I take you into that energy, Spirit makes me feel as if May is a month that is going to give you an opportunity for reunion on that front here. But POCCC, what I invite you to do is really send a lot of healing energy and love to your grandson, to his family, so that you can bridge that connection and draw forth that. POCCC, set the intention. It's going to be a great 2019, and we will hold the space of healing and the angels to assist you in reuniting you with your grandson. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here on Facebook? Let's see. We did Morgan Light, so we're going to keep packing on. We did Vanessa. Let's see who else we've got going on here in Facebook. Okay. Roberta. Hi, Sarah. Do you have any new business that will bring me more money? I want money. Lots and lots of money. Well, Roberta let me tell you that I understand that you've kind of tapped out, maxed out the ability of what you can earn in finances. But you are a great spokesperson. You are a great mouthpiece. You would be wonderful in some type of gathering, event planning, marketing. You're really great at networking and bringing people together. So give some thought, give some consideration as to how it would feel for you to do something along those lines and get the feeling of it, and you will be able to design a new business for yourself that will begin on the side and then can become, well, your main gig. That will be the greatest gift that you could give yourself. Roberta, I hope that you join us and you say, I am in 2019 for our class on this Tuesday. We are kind of riding on the shadow of that lunar eclipse. So we will be on the 22nd Tuesday at the Expedito Center. So come on up, Roberta Av. I know I would love to see you, and you need a plan to design your 2019. And thank you for coming to see me at the Winterfest. It was great to have you join me at Winterfest. We are going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines and continue to answer some questions on Facebook while we're on break. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I know you, have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sara right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sara, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the energy of light. Call SarahSpiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. I am just answering some questions here live on Facebook as we come right back to our live show, and we welcome your questions at 888-565-1470. And we've got so much energy going on here. Let's see. We've got, we want to go to, let's go to Atlanta. Let's see what's going on in Atlanta. We got Sherry on the line. Sherry, how are you?
Awesome. Now that I got you on the phone. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Sherry. And how can we assist you tonight?
Thank you for taking a call, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Our job is going, where our company is going to transition, laying off like 20 of us, with 20 of them, and, did I say that? And, I think someone's buying the space or something, and we may be moving.
Okay.
It's really up in the air. So, do you see this?
Okay. Well, first of all, you are associated with a call center. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So having worked in call centers, having run call centers, having sold call center services, that does not happen overnight. That's a lot of stuff to move. Okay? So it sounds like everyone's just hooking their wagon to a whole bunch of DWD, done with drama.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Everyone's worrying about drama. You go ahead and take an Avaya switch, $1 million switch that sends the calls and picks up the calls, and move that. That doesn't happen overnight. Move all that equipment, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, for you, now's the time for you to set your intention as to what does Sherry want next. And don't worry about what everyone else is doing around you. If you want to stay, then you can choose to stay and be one of the ones that stay. If you're feeling like you're ready for a change, although this has been probably one of the better runs that you've had, don't know that I'm looking for you to make a change. You kind of blend there fairly well now. So we want to keep that.
But you kind of want to stay.
You want to stay. So set that intention. Okay, but this move is not going to happen just like that. It can't happen just like that. All right? Even if there's backroom talks and they think it's going to happen just like that. SarahSpiritual is going to tell you it ain't going to happen just like that.
Yeah. So I'm always the low man on the totem pole because I've been working with these guys for a year and I couldn't believe I survived. And yay! So I'm starting off with a budget low man. So, of course, everybody's looking at she doesn't have any money and all this kind of stuff. I'm still there every day. I'm on time, all the time.
And that in itself is like God speaking from the heavens. Sherry's on time, right? So that's a great thing.
Compared to them.
So for you, just don't lose yourself in that. Okay? Because they don't even have everything lined up. That's just a bunch of people talking. Did you get a pink slip?
No.
Okay, then why are we talking about it? Why are we putting our energy there? Why are we putting our attention there? That which you focus your attention upon becomes that which you create.
It's that 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning thing. I think everybody's talking about it, even me. I noticed that. I said, why am I waking up at 3? Ooh, here comes the negative stuff. And I'd be like, get away from me again. Of course, I was a little scared. You know, do I need to look for another job? And something says, no.
Not you,
okay?
No.
Here goes Sarah in my head. Everything is always working out for you. I swear. Right. I keep saying that. I was like,
No. Don't give that power. Don't give it power. All right. Changes are there, but they're not sure. You're picking up on the energy of their uncertainty, even in the organization itself. So don't feed into that. All right?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
I'm safe for at least another month or 2, right? I mean, I would think.
I really would love if you would reword that. I am safe for at least another month or 2. I am the woman who is creating movement in the job that I have, and I am no longer the low man on the totem pole. I'm moving up, all right? Come on now.
I knew you were going to get me for that one.
All right, but see, if no wonder we have this self-talk going on at 3 in the morning. When you're awake, it's pretty scary what you're saying to yourself. I'd be having nightmares too at 3 in the morning. Watch it.
Yeah, I'd be like, no.
Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, honey. Thank you so much. But you know what? You represent many people, and everyone's done it. So it's just a way of just revamping. All right? Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Sarah. Thank you.
God bless you. Bye.
God bless.
888-565-1470. Let's see what we've got going on for Ada in Houston. Ada, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. Thank you for taking my call. Always, I love your show.
Thank you so much. Good to have you here. What is your question?
Wow. Well,
oh
I'm
my
listening
God.
since this morning. I just want to know, no, 2019, financial related, law related, and if I have any messages from my spirit guides and loved ones.
Well, now that sounded like a whole Sarah Spiritual reading, and I do think you should go to SarahSpiritual.com and connect for a lot of that. But let's see what they give me as a snippet right now. Let's see what we can bring up for you, because they talk to me about this balance that you're looking to create. They're talking to me about getting ready to fill this 2019 year with the aspects of life that we haven't quite realized yet. So, and you said something earlier, and I have to draw myself. Legal papers, yes. Legal changes, yes.
Yeah, I have some. I have to finish a court case. Of somebody that did wrong. But I haven't finished all those papers. I have to finish that. I want to know.
Yes.
That's gonna go. What do you see?
Okay, that was a complicated story, yes? The story behind that, those legalities, very complicated. And it did not just include one person, correct? There's more than one person there.
Two.
Yes, okay. Because I see more than one person. And you are the person who's going, the emperor had no clothes, something's not right here. And you're trying to put all that together and come out on the better side of it all, yes?
No, they did wrong.
I understand that, but you're the one saying they did wrong. The emperor has no clothes. The emperor, there's something wrong here. There's something wrong here. You're the person who's saying they did wrong, yes?
Oh, yes.
Okay, yes, that's what I see. Okay, it's an old story of how a young boy saw the emperor with no clothes, even though everyone was pretending he had clothes. But you're the one who said, no, there's something wrong here. Illusion and collusion, and we need to figure this out, right? So you are the navigator through this. Finish that up. This kind of bumps you into a good part of this year, and it's left a bitter taste in your mouth, yes? And it's created an angst for you. And I feel as if you are at the effect of it, and it's impacted you financially in a way as well. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. When I spin you into September of 2019, I know it seems a little ways away, I feel as if you're in a better financial flow. Don't see the root of it, the way of it. I'm not going to pigeonhole it into one particular arena. I just feel like there's a great flow coming for you by September of 2019. I feel as if you're ready to make lots of changes in your life. And when I say lots, I mean where you live, who you are, what you want, but you're trying to decide what you want to do in these next 3 years. And I'm going to tell you that the next 2 years for you, I know we're talking about 2019, but here you are laying some very important, strong foundational bricks to next year and 2020 and 2021. So the bricklaying that you're doing is going to build finance, build relationship, and build this movement into a shift in career for work that gives you this up-leveling. Like, I feel as if there's more for you, and we haven't been able to get it yet. Does that make sense to you? And more does not mean more work, Ada. It means just more.
Okay.
All right? So when you move into these next 2 years, just know that your choices now are sincerely going to impact what comes next. Indian spirit guides, strong energy with you. A lot of drums, drum energy. Do you play the drums or listen to, I know you don't play the drums, but do you listen to drumming, or does drumming kind of like jive in your energy when you hear it?
No.
Okay. Drums. A lot of drums around your Indian. Strong, powerful, masculine energy, protecting. But rhythm. Indians got rhythm. And I don't mean dancing rhythm. I mean the rhythm of life. And they're creating in the energy of the movement. All right?
So protected I am.
Protected you are. That's your Indian spirit guide. Archangel Michael's with you. Archangel Raphael's with you. And you write down lists or journals, or what is this you're writing?
No, I'm listening to you. I'm just doodling a little bit as you're speaking.
Oh, okay. Because they're showing me you writing. I'm like, what is she making a list? What do you? Okay, so I see a lot of that going on. But Archangel Raphael and Michael are with you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. How'd you hear about the show, Ada?
Oh, I know a person. I know people now that go to your studies and do readings with you and all that good stuff.
Well, perfect. We'll tell them thank you and welcome.
Okay, perfect.
All right. God bless
you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines and right back to Facebook and answer some questions. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away because, well, you know, we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sara right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sara, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are answering your questions and connecting to all of you all across the nation. So we're going to go to Wellington. We've got a call in Wellington. Let's see what's going on with Dee. Hello, Dee. How are you? Dee in Wellington. Okay, Dee, are you still there? All right, we're going to put Dee on hold, and we are going to go pop back to Palm Beach. We've got Nadine on the line. Nadine, how are you tonight?
Good morning, Sarah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How can I assist you tonight?
I just wanted to see what Spirit has in store for me in 2019 as far as career.
Let's take a look here. You know, it's very interesting, Nadine. When I see this energy around you, I feel as if, was there just a recent change, or we're considering change here? Because there's a lot of uncertainty around this career. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And did you change jobs recently? Because I feel like we stepped back.
Not recently, but I just got asked for something to be a possible change for a job.
Okay. And because you're ready for change. I mean, that change is like, but we have to take a good step back and make sure that that direction is where we really want to be.
Okay.
Because there's a different level of work and responsibility that's associated with that, yes?
Yes.
And the word I hear is accountability. This makes sense to you? Accountability.
Yes, it does.
Okay. And, okay. A poop rolls downhill. So you would be one of the heads that's a little bit up that might get hit with some poop if it doesn't work out, right? Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Accountability. So you are more than up to the task, but we need to make sure we have the right role models in place, the right people connected to you that are going to support you so that you can feel that energy, that you can feel like you belong there. All right? Because where you are and where you've been, okay, stagnant, and you feel like you hit your limit of fulfillment. This is true, yes?
Yes, that's true.
And from this change that is before you, that you have an opportunity to receive, which you do not have to take, but know that this is not where we stop. We grow from there. Now, is there a secondary degree that we can receive in schooling that would better prepare you as you continue to move up this ladder?
I've been on the fence about going back to school.
Okay.
But not at this time, no.
Not at this time, but there is something that would benefit you moving forward if you choose this path once and for all, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And it's interesting, I drew a road, and then there's a block here, like there's a stop, because you're not ready to make that move. But that is something that would benefit you, And I will take you into the 2021 time for that energy to kind of move forward for you.
Okay.
Career, there's growth. There's financial growth as well. And this is something that's supposed to be moved forward. If you choose to move in that direction and be considered for the role, this is something that would happen in about the next 4 weeks, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be on track for you.
Okay.
As long as you feel you will be supported by the higher ups.
Yeah, that's why I was a little bit.
Yeah, they're special over there. Yeah. That's why, when my spirit guides start using analogies like poop rolls downhill, I'm like, wear one duck, because there's going to be some scary stuff going on. But you can hold your ground, and you're good. You're very grounded, and you know your truth. But just make sure they have the checks, the balances, and the protocols in place, so that when you need to be accountable, it's all there, and there's no denying it. You understand me?
Okay. Yes, I do.
Okay. Because movement is necessary. You're feeling that move. And then in 2021, you're on a whole different playing ground. So you'll be on top of the hill. Ain't no poop landing on you then. Okay? All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much. All right. God bless you.
Have a great night. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Let's pop back over to Wellington. Let's see what's going on with Miss D and see how she is doing. D, are you there?
Yep. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. We tried to catch you before, and I don't know, you must have been out to lunch, but good to have you here connected with us.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. So, D, how can we assist you in 2019? You've made some positive changes coming into the year, creating a direction for what you want, yes?
Yes, that's why I'm calling, actually. I wanted to see if my first ever real estate transaction is going to go through.
Why wouldn't it? What?
Various reasons. I don't want to share on the air, but, it's a kind of a complicated purchase, so...
Okay. There's a lot of
going to go all the way through.
Complicated purchases go on all the time, but can we look at it this way, please? Because you're going to pinch off the flow. Let's look at it this way. We have real estate deals that will come and will go. Now, this is your first real estate deal. But don't hold on to it so tightly. This is an opening for you for business. This is an opening, all right? There is a piece of paper that I don't know if that is all in order. Don't know what that paper is. But it's something connected to the residence. Is someone buying and selling at the same time, or like they're doing like a dance here?
Long story short, it's a short sale, and my buyers are getting it inspected currently, so the inspections will be finished tomorrow evening.
Okay.
And then depending upon the outcome of the inspection, they're purchasing it to flip it and make a profit. So
remember I said I see buying and selling. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are they doing like the soft shoe dance, like buying and selling? Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
Yeah. It can, as long as they know what they're getting themselves into. Because when you're buying and selling like that, you have to be prepared to make some adjustments in the house in order to flip it. So as long as they're not thinking flipping houses is easy, then they should be willing to participate in whatever the inspection comes up with. All right?
Okay. So do you see, I keep saying I'm cautiously optimistic.
All right. So my spirit guide says, could you just rate it for her so she can like hang on to a glimmer of hope, or decide if she's going to just like say, oh, it's not going to happen. A scale of 1 to 10, we're giving it a 7. There's a couple of things that are, not in order in the house, and that will be a personal choice. We cannot predict their free will. But I do feel that this is the right step. Like you put your foot upon the path, you've made the right changes, and there's a lot of movement going forth for you. Okay?
All right, that's good enough for me, as long as it's forward motion and not backward motion. So.
No, onward we go, my dear. Thank you so much.
Perfect. I'll keep you posted, Sarah.
Yes,
Thanks
thank you.
So much.
God bless you. Bye. All right, let's take a question on Facebook and see what we've got going on here in Facebook. Let's see. Sade Haran wants to know, hello, Sarah. I'd like to know, and what month of 2019 will someone come into my life to stay? What are you going to hold them prisoner? Like, what do you mean they're going to stay? Like, well, really? All right. First of all, let's reword that question. We are looking to attract a partner that's a vibrational match that is going to be committed to the relationship. We don't have to hold them captive. Yes, we want to feel that energy of love, and we want to know that they are connected to you. What month? Well, I cannot tell you the month, but I can give you the vibe of the energy that I see around you. And they kind of give me a birthday cake, which makes me feel like around your birthday, there is relationship and partnership. But remember, based on how you're asking the question, Sade, that tells us that you're not feeling good enough or worthy. Someone's finally going to come and finally going to stay, making us feel like you cannot have a partner that is a life vibrational match. In this moment of now, you are a vibrational match for a life partner, and that is the energy. What has happened before, that was then, this is now. I do see love coming for you. It is going to be a great year for you. And around your birthday, happy birthday, the energy of love is around you. So thank you so much, Sade Haran, for your Facebook question. Let's take one more question from Facebook. Iris Ulich. What does 2019 hold for me? You know, Iris, very gifted energy around you and very intuitive energy. The angels are going to assist you. I see a lot of healing energy around you. I know we're doing some self-healing, Spirit makes me aware of, and also some healing that you're going to do with others. So Iris, 2019 holds a very spiritual transition and path for you as you tap into and tune into your gifts. Thank you, Iris Ulish, for your question. I do believe you're in like the UK, so thank you for following us here on Facebook. We're going to go right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. And I've got to take a call from Violet. She's in Brooklyn. Violet, how are you tonight?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Violet. And, well, how can we help you on this 2019?
Well, I, picked up everything and moved, and I have a great job and a great roommate and a great place to stay, and I'm really happy.
Yes.
But, I've been having some problems in the relationship department.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's me being desperate, because that seems to be the story of my life, or if I'm just not ready. And I was wondering if you had any guidance on that.
Well, I don't know that you're feeling desperate. I just feel like you are not really as ready for relationship and letting someone in as much as you think you should have a relationship, Violet.
Okay.
You're feeling alone and lonely, so you're just looking to fill the spot. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, Violet, have you been getting headaches?
Yes.
Okay. Because I get this like sharp
I have
pain.
one right now.
Oh, thank you for sharing. You're giving me a headache. Oh, my God. Thank you. My final gift of the final hour of the show, Violet gives SarahSpiritual a headache. No, I feel it right here between the eyes. I feel like someone shot me between the eyes. Oh, my goodness. So I see this energy around you. No, it's just an energy. It just passes. I'm not taking it with me, but I feel it.
Good.
And you know what? Yeah. I feel like you're thinking too much. You're looking into things too much. Everything's perfect. Okay. And with the same energy that's created a lovely place, a lovely roommate, a lovely job, new opportunities, change is yours, wonderful changes are yours. And this new beginning and settling in, just know, just like all those things came, everything else is going to come to. Relationship, connection, commitment, this communion of energy. It's going to be wonderful. Just be open for that, all right?
I'm very open.
Okay. All right. Well, we're open, but we're not being as allowing of something better to come.
That's true.
Okay. So let's allow.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for calling. All right. Bye.
Have a great night.
You too. Bye. 888-565-1470. Let's see. I want to go to, I need to go to Joe in Fort Lauderdale. Joe, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm fine, Sarah. Thank you so much for taking my call.
You're welcome.
I have something bothering me very, very much for a long time now, and it's basically, I believe it's my guardian angel. My birth year is 1943, and I see that number every day. I go in a restaurant. I'm the 43rd in person in line, or to be waited on, whatever. Right. I saw it on Facebook that the way you know your guardian angel is trying to communicate. Evidently, it's very serious because it's every day, and now it's turned lately in the last few months to the feathers, to where I have a whole bunch of them. I'm a trucker, and we're in the trucking business, and I find them. I keep them with me, but I sit down, I look down at the ground, and there's a feather.
Right.
I bend down to tie my shoes. There's a feather. I go to my yard with my trucks and I look down before I get in the truck, and there's a feather. What do you think? What is? All I'm asking is maybe what is the message? What's every day I get this message, this reminder, and it's something about my life or.
Yes.
I don't know, dear. I don't know. I don't. What do you feel about that?
Well, first of all, you're supported. The other energy that's connected to that is, besides guardian angel, female energy past, letting you know that they're with you. And it seems to be building up because it makes me feel like there's a birthday anniversary connected to a woman who passed that's in this window, and she's letting you know she's with you. Does that make any sense to you, please?
That's my mother.
Yes.
Well, it's been about 5 years. My mother has always been very close to me. She was 98 when she passed away. God bless her. Yes. And but everybody says it might be your mother. My granddaughter looked all this up, and she said that
it's your mother.
It must be. It could be grandma. God bless.
It is.
Yeah.
It's that energy because that's how they make me feel. All right, and it's just that the energy is thin enough right now for her to penetrate through and just assist a feather in showing up at just the right spot where she knows you're going to be. Because when they're on the other side, they are one with the energy of the all-seeing eye of God. So they're aware. They don't have the emotions the way we have the emotions. They're just in light and love and in this flow of universal flow. And so the awareness is, and the veil is thin, making me feel like there's something significant from this, let's say November to February, March, this window here that's had to do with a birthday or a crossing over time. There's something connected to her, or your birthday, but there's something connected with Mother that makes it easier for her to go. But it's really, I feel like I want to place it with her. And when she...
a message, a guidance, a message, or do this, don't do that, or...
It's not a do or a don't, because, again, they're not going to tell you what to do. It's just we're supporting you in choices that you make. And in this year, end of last year and this year, you've made some strong choices, yes? You've made some strong choices as to how you conduct a business and how you handle things. There was some streamline or change that you made, yes?
Well, no. We're in the moving business, and it's a struggle these days. It's changed a lot. There's too many people in this business.
Right.
I mean, that aren't movers. It's
right.
Everybody's in the moving business. Let's put that. But anyway, that's not it.
Okay, but we're streamlining the business. Okay, so however we're streamlining the business or choosing to stay the path but doing it differently. There's something with streamlining business, okay? So whatever changes you've made or what changes you're thinking of making, you're on the right track. Because understand this.
Yeah.
People want someone with authenticity and experience. Mm-hmm. And that's what you bring to the table.
Yeah, we've been in business for 67 years in South Florida, and before that, my father and grandfather business up in Westchester County in New York. Mm-hmm. So we've been in business for many generations, and that's the reason I'm still going.
Right. Yeah, and I'm from Westchester. So where in Westchester?
I was born in White Plains and grew up in Scarsdale and Pleasantville.
Hartsdale, New York. So why don't we give a plug to your business if you like?
I'm I'm sorry, what is it?
Would you like to give a plug to your business?
Oh, the name of it?
Yeah, why not? You're on the radio.
It's O'Gorman, dear. O'Gorman. So it was O'Gorman Van Lines in New York and Westchester, and in South Florida. It's been O'Gorman Brothers since the early 70s.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost my father in 76. God bless him. And we had taken over the business there to help him. Yeah, my brother and myself. Yeah.
So give us the phone number. So anyone wants a mover who has experience and authenticity and knows how to move your wonderful belongings from one place to another safely and with loving care, what number do they call?
954 566 6683.
566-6683. That's 954-566-6683. O'Gorman Brothers.
Yeah, O'Gorman Brothers Van Lines. Yes, and that's 566 MOVE.
Oh, yeah. We're on the move here, Joe. And you got feathers telling you keep on moving. You're doing it just fine.
I thank you so much. Yeah, I am doing fine. I just, so I guess the daily occurrence of the feathers and the numbers, and I see them everywhere. And I look at my phone, and it'll say it's 243, or I'll look at the phone again and say 43%. It's so repetitious. The numbers. It just it's
carries
everywhere.
It does.
The license plates, you name it. It's everywhere.
Yep. Yeah. Follow the number road, my dear. You're on track. Don't look to the left and the right. Remember, a good reputation will outshine everyone. Continue to do the right thing, and you will always be in the light. All right? How did you hear about this show, Joe?
Oh, I've heard you before as I travel, and everything. And I've heard it, and I've called before, but it always run out of time. But I'm so happy to talk to you, Sarah. And
all right. Thank you so much, Joe. Stop by and visit us at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, all right? Come up to West Palm Beach. God bless you. All right. I see a feather in your future, by the way. Thank you so much. All right. We are just wrapping up here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being with us here, asking your questions on Facebook, and being one with the energy. Yes, indeed. 2019, we're here. And we are not going to rock the boat, baby. We are setting sail to destiny. Thank you for sharing time and space with me. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sara. You can hear and speak with SarahSpiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, SarahSpiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with SarahSpiritual tonight, visit Sara at SarahSpiritual.com. You can message SarahSpiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for